Hello and welcome back to this week's Thrifted Style Up. This is Relish Crafts, where we relish in our crafts. I am Frankie Mac, and you are so very welcome in my home. Thank you for coming. I hope you'll stick around. Now, these are the thrifted pieces that I would like to style up for you today. And the first one I want to show you is this wrap skirt, okay? So this skirt is just one long piece of fabric that you wrap around you and tie. Now, I feel like I've encountered some that are larger. I'm not too sure what the size of this one is, but it's 100% cotton. It's this beautiful red. It has these lovely peacocks on it and these elephants that I just simply adore. I love this skirt. I'm really vibing with the color red. I like it's not something that I wear too often. I've only recently started wearing it when doing my style ups. I come across the color every now and then when thrifting, and when I do get to style it up, I think it's a very, I don't know, it's a lovely color. It's growing on me. I really like it. I just paired it with my lace-up sandals. Girls, I have told you, okay, style sisters, that the lace-up sandal is everything. I love it. It's so versatile. It goes with everything. And with our very lovely boho aesthetic, I think it's a complimentary sandal, okay, for our looks. Now, I love it with this skirt and just a simple black top. I featured this top on my channel many a times. Now, when I thrifted this top, it was very faded. It's just a regular cotton top with some embroidery. I'm not sure what you would call this style of top. It's very simple shape, right? It's a square. Now, what I did to bring it back to life is just dye it black, okay? And I'm very happy with the result. It's beautiful. I brought it back to life. Maybe that's something that you guys might consider doing. And I just accessorized it with a few red accessories that I have. Now, I've shared with you guys before, time and time again, that I am still acquiring my accessories as I am very new to the styling chapter of my journey. And so as I come across some pieces while out thrifting, I'm just acquiring them slowly, and red is just one of those things that I'm lacking in. Red, green, purples, all of the colors, okay? But I'm trying. But I do have silvers and gold mixed metals. That works for me right now. So I find that that's very versatile. But now that I'm playing into a lot of different colors, I realize, girl, I need some more accessories in different colors, okay? So I'm working on it. I thought it looked really nice with a clutch or a big bag. How can it not? You know, with your hair up or your hair down or a hat. It's lovely. I think it's got summer written all over it. It's fabulous. The next piece that I want to share with you that I found while out thrifting is this vintage dress. Okay, now it may not look like much at first glance, but I absolutely love the print on this dress. I think it's everything. It is so beautiful. This character here, oh my goodness, I just love it so much, and it's everywhere, and it's a beautiful green. It's some vintage dress. I try to look it up, and you know, the only thing that comes up is all the other vintage dresses. I haven't found this particular print, but I adore it. It's so freaking awesome. Now, I don't have, like, I would love to wear a long sleeve shirt underneath it, maybe a sheer one that comes in these beige tones. I don't have one, and I was waiting to showcase this dress for when I encounter one, but girl, that could be forever from now, okay? I don't got that time. And I wanted to showcase it now. So I paired it with this kimono. It's like a tie-dye kimono, right? This originally, okay, this is, according to the tag, is 100% viscose fabric. Now, I don't know what that means to me and what I can do to it, but this was a blue and white tie-dye number, and I put it in with a RIT dye color removal, and this is what happened. Girl, I love this a whole lot better than that blue. The blue was just giving basic, something I've seen time and time again. This I like, these browns and these tones in here. I thought really went with the character, the colors in this print very well. And girl, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to mix and match patterns, okay? Just so long they are in the same color family, okay? That's the only thing. And so I just thought, why the heck not? And girl, I think it works. Now, because I was pulling from it those lighter colors, like the beiges and the browns, I went ahead and added my sun hat because I'm going for very summery looks. I know that when I traditionally am doing my boho looks, I'm using heavier textiles. And because it's summertime for a lot of you out there, I'm trying to just take a summery approach. And girl, my summer is loaded with summer hat looks. And I favor my large summer hat, okay, my sun hat. And I hope you guys have some in your closet already or on the lookout for some really large ones, because that's where the fun is. I just paired it with some very natural accessories like wood. I love wooden bangles. I like wooden beads. And so I'm trying to come across them. You know, usually these wooden bangles, if I do find them, I find them for a couple dollars and I try to collect them. They are around, you know, I found them all in different places, but I collect them. And so I'm able to create these little wooden bangle stacks. And I think it looks fabulous with the boho look, especially for summer. It's a very natural look. And I think it went well with the dress and my sun hat and just a very natural looking summery bag. I like those round sunglasses. They're very trendy, but I think they're also very hip. You know, I like them very much. I don't know if you have a pair, get a pair, girl. I paired it with this really nice green tassel necklace. I really like tassels. They're an easy way to add a wow factor to your outfit, whether it's on your bag or on a necklace or as a belt. And I found this tassel necklace while out thrifting, and I'm very happy with it because it's green and it's fabulous and it's super fun. And I try to pair it with a few of my looks. I love it so much. I think it's one of those timeless pieces that if you're, you know, you come across while out thrifting or just shopping, that a tassel necklace is here to stay. Now, if you don't want to wear a very lightweight kimono, right? Because there's different ways of styling these dresses. I just tied a scarf around my shoulders, okay? They come in all different shapes and sizes. This one just happens to be 100% silk and has really cute tassels on it, and I just tied it around my shoulders, you know? I just prefer a layered look. There's nothing wrong with my arms. I'm not insecure about it. It's just, girl, I've already told you why my earrings do that. It's because my grandmother pierced my ears when I was a baby and she was past her prime by the time she got to me. Shoot! Oh man. Anyways, I just prefer a layered look, okay? Even in the hottest of the summers. Actually, you know what, guys? Also, that I haven't mentioned, I have to find creative ways to cover up my arms because I literally have an allergy to the UV rays. Like, I turn into a toad or a frog the moment, especially the early summer sun, once it starts transitioning and coming in, if it hits my arms or just my skin in general, I break out in tiny little bumps everywhere, okay? And it's very terrible to look at and feel, right? You could see it's visibly just bumps everywhere. And then they start itching. And if I carelessly go to itch my arms or my skin that has these bumps, it's like fire, okay? There's a name for it. If I can find it, I'll put it up, but it's an actual thing. I'm allergic to it, to the UV rays. So I have to find unique ways to cover my arms, okay? Sometimes I can go out in very small doses, but I can't stay out in the sun for too long because then this outbreak happens. And so I just, even when I'm in the car, girl, I have to wear like the gloves, okay? Because if the sun hits me through the glass, that happens. So it is what it is. So I just have to get creative with covering myself. And you know what? It's okay because I like a layered look. And just even the thinnest little scarf fabric is enough to protect me, okay? And so That's where I'm at, and that's why I love a layered look, and that's why I go for a layered look, and I have to get creative because I want to look fabulous, okay? Not just go out wearing gloves all the time. So that's just my situation. Now, I also styled the dress up with a more kind of like fall look, okay? When we're transitioning out of summer, I just added a coat. A really neat leather coat. I know I've showcased this coat. These are staples, okay? Something like this is a staple for our boho aesthetic, and something like this jacket is just a staple, okay? These are things that we want to find that are here to stay, that help us transition in between seasons. And I just paired it with that jacket, and then just switching up, you know, into a boot, and then wearing a different hat. So I'm just trying to show the versatility of these pieces, and also how well it plays with all of our different things, okay? That I think that's something that I'm always trying to share here, is that it's such a fun, versatile aesthetic to have, this boho aesthetic. And I try to showcase that as much as I can with the individual pieces. The next piece that I thrifted that I want to share with you is the tunic top. Y'all know I love a tunic top. Now, this is in a larger size, and I really love it. Now, I can't for the life of me remember what color it came in. I really can't remember. It's got all this beautiful embroidery on it, okay? At the top and at the bottom, it's got this beautiful embroidery. And there is like a leaf pattern in the fabric itself. It's very, like if I hold it up to the lights, I can see the lights through this garment. It's very light. For me, these are very summery. Perfect for protecting my arms in the summer, for example. But it's a very light, almost sheer fabric. Now, I can't remember its original color because I also dyed this black. You know, sometimes these things are on their way to the landfill, okay? And what's wrong with them is that maybe they're faded, you know, or maybe there's a stain. You know, I have dyed things that have had stains on them if I can't get it out, right? But this one just was like faded. I remember it was like too faded, and I just dyed it black. And the threads came out this beautiful plum color, okay? I love it. And it came out evenly and beautiful, okay? I just think it's wonderful. Now, I paired it with a pair of lounge pants. So, hey, all of these tops are beautiful with denim, okay? But I also like mixing it up with some lounge pants. And I think that the round parts of this here has some of those plummy kind of colors right in the waistband, and there's dark colors in here, and bam, girl, they go together to me, okay? I love playing with patterns. I think it's very hippie, very groovy, very boho to just match up textiles, okay? And if they are in somewhat the same color family, girl, it goes, okay? You know, I paired it with these very wood looking beads. I don't know if they are wood. They just look like they are. Girl, they look like coffee beans, but they don't smell like it, okay? And if you are out and about, I think you should collect those. You know, I don't have a bunch of them, but if I did, I would stack them up together. So it's just an idea, okay? I just paired it with this dark top, and it's a very natural way of layering necklaces, right? Like I like to layer seashell necklaces. If I could, I would buy a bunch of these types of necklaces and just wear them all in a stack. Sometimes not everybody wants to wear metals, right, for jewelry. A lot of people are sensitive to the metals that are out there, okay? We don't know what they're made of, and you're sensitive to them. Natural beads like this one that are like this necklace could work for you. Seashell necklaces, and it's all very boho, okay? So I just did that, and I also added a scarf. I know that the last style up, I shared with you a different way to get our really cool layered textile look like we do with our pashminas with these more summertime scarves. This is a very thin scarf, okay? I could see through it, but it adds another textile and protective layer, and it's very summery. And we can wear it just like we do our pashminas. Now I've been asked, how do you anchor your scarves or your pashminas? And girl, I just use a safety pin because that's what everybody else uses, you know? All I do is I anchor it through my clothing, right? So from the inside, so that it's not so that my pashmina doesn't get damaged. Sometimes if you pin it through the front, you know, where you're just anchoring it through the pashmina, that could damage it. So I just go in through the inside of my clothing. So that way, this is what the safety pin is coming into most contact with. And I don't know if that helps, but it definitely helps me protect and preserve my scarves because they are so thin. Like this one's thin, girl. You could see my dress through it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a way to get a layered look. And it's something like when I'm outside, like recently we went on a garden walk, right, to go and see people's gardens, and the sun was out, and I had to wear, I was so happy I had my scarf because even though it's super hot, that sun, if it hits my skin, I'm gonna have some problems. And so I'm able to kind of do this. You know, sometimes when we're out in the restaurants and we want umbrella seating because we want to eat outside and it's lovely, sometimes the sun moves, or sometimes we don't get the chair in the shade, and this just kind of helps protect your skin from that little annoying spot in the sun that just kind of burns you, you know? I don't know if it's like that for you, but it is for me. So this is my solution for that. And I just paired it with the black tunic and these pants. I'm just adding and introducing another pattern, another textile that to me screams very boho, okay? Mixing it up. And I hope you agree that it looks really good. And it's a very light layer, you know, very light fabric, okay? And there's so many different ways that as the days go on, you know, I don't know if you're by water, that it starts to get chilly once the sun goes down, that you can wear it in different ways. God, they're fabulous. Just get some, gosh. And I just showed you the different ways that I would wear it, right? I tie it around my waist or wear it kind of like, over one shoulder. Sometimes I just, for the sake of holding it differently, I just put it over one shoulder, okay? That's all. I'm just carrying it. I could put it in my purse, or I could just put it over one shoulder. And do I carry safety pins with me? Yes, for this occasion, right? Like if I just want it on the shoulder and I'm trying to keep it on there, then I will pin it here from the inside as to not make it visible. Do you mind if I keep this on? I'm kind of loving it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Last style up, I showed you a pink pair of these pants. One of my most favorite style sisters purchased them, and I'm so happy to hear that she loves them. Shout out to you, style sister. And I found these red ones. Now, they literally say free size in here. Girl, it's a lie. I need to write to my congressman. They're out here lying to us, okay, on these tags. And girl, it is not free size. It feels like a small size, okay? It feels tight, okay? And you know what? They're elastic in the back. Maybe they haven't been worn. I don't know. But girl, when I put them on, they're tight, okay? And so they fit more like a small to me, like a free size small, okay? They are out here gaslighting us. I don't know what's happening, but anyways, look at this color, okay? This is a beautiful color, and they also have the embroidery. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. And you know what? Just like the pink ones, girl, access to all the itches, okay? You get those sun bumps like me, on your legs, you're gonna be able to scratch it, okay? They are lovely, they're fantabulous. Now, I had a little bit of fun with this style up because girl, of course, you could just wear your lace-up sandals and a nice basic top like this one. Girl, easy peasy, easy, okay? With a lovely sun hat, why not? But I found this top, okay? It's like a halter peplum style top. And because they are in the same color family, okay? I was like, I'm gonna have some fun and pair them together. And girl, do I feel like a fairy? Yes, in the best way possible, okay? I feel very magical. I feel like my pockets are filled with fairy dust, and I'm gonna bless some girls out here, okay? I'm gonna be blessing people left and right. I just love it so much. And girl, yes, I tried it on for you in here with my arms out because, you know, that's what people do and like, and I just want to show you the top a little bit. But like I've already explained to you, I have to get creative, and I use this top because it's in the same color family. And girl, it's a whole different pattern, okay? The pants have a different embroidery, the top has a different pattern, and my scarf has a different pattern, and paired all together, it's in the same color family. It's a lot. And with my hat, okay? My hat is also this in the same color family in a different style. I think that they look fabulous together, okay? And I hope you agree. You just have to give yourself permission to have fun, okay? And as I love it, okay? I am owning this look, and I'm here to say, girl, it's my favorite one. I think it's so whimsical and so fun, and yet so boho in a different way. I don't even know how to label it, okay? I know people get picky with labeling styles here, but girl, I'm just having fun here, and I love it very much, and my heart is very boho, but girl, I'm mixing it up here. I'm just having fun, and I love this look together, okay? Yes, it also pairs well with the basic, but isn't this so much more fun? I think it's dreamy. The top itself is pretty small, but it's just so flattering. I love that this flower here is so structured, and it kind of just poof, it's like you're blooming in front of everyone. And I like the little peplum. This is a very flattering style of top for, I think, most body types, but it's very fun. I love it. I hope you like it. Okay, the next top that I want to share with you is this Talbot's tunic style top, okay? Look at the collar on it. I love that embroidered piece, and it's got like red polka dots on it. And now I just want to show you the charlatan of it all. It says it's an extra large. Where? When? Lies, they tell us, okay? This is not an extra large. Girl, look at this tiny little wrist hole, okay? This tiny little arm. But I'm just trying to show you that a lot of these like big box brands also make tunics. And if you come across one that you like and fits you, that we can style it up in our boho aesthetic. It doesn't always have to be like an ethnic style one, right? And you know what? Maybe you already know that, but I felt like I had to mention it, okay? I found this one out while thrifting, and I wanted to style it up. And I paired it with my favorite denim pants, okay? I love cuffing these pants up. It's like a wide leg type of pant. They're super fun and versatile. Girl, and they go with anything and everything boho. I just love them so much. They have like this little red fabric seam on the side, and I just love whenever I can, you know, pair it with a little bit of red. Now this top, girl, I could see everything through it. You could probably see my pants through it, okay, when I'm styling it up. It's very thin. It's perfect for summer. Paired with a Western hat and a fun upcycled love handbag that somebody upcycled here in Relish Crafts. And it's super fun, right? Because it's a combination of red and pattern and denim. I think that they pair well together. But because I want to cover up a little bit, you know, because it is thin and see-through. I like the idea of pairing it with this also Talbot's, okay, scarf. And I found these thrifting in different areas at different times. It's just they came together. Now the top has these red polka dots. Yeah, red polka dots, and the scarf has blue polka dots, which I'm wearing denim. And I thought that was so fun. And I thought, absolutely, I'm gonna try to pair them together. And they have these really cute little fringy tassels on the bottom, super fun. And listen, this is a super thin scarf, okay? Realistically, this is something that I would definitely have on me to protect my arms, my hair, my face, while out and about in the summertime, you know? And I just show you the different ways that I would go ahead and put this on myself. And I just love that they're both Talbots, and I think that they play well with each other. It's super cute and fun and modern. Now, I paired it with this super fun bag. I mean, hello, excuse me. This looks like something you might pick up while out being a tourist somewhere. It's got this really cool adjustable strap, right? Like you tie the knot further up or down to make your strap longer. And it's got this really cool fringe, all the various colors, very boho, very exotic, okay? This looks Very cool. I am traveling these worlds and picking up all the textiles, okay? And I think paired with this Talbot's combination and denim, it's just really fun, you know? I also paired my really cool scarf with a pin, a little brooch from Guatemala. And I just want you to be on the lookout for these really cool, unique little pieces that add just a little extra something to your outfit, okay? That just says, girl, I've been around, okay? Wanna come? Hello? Now, I am loving this right now. I'm picking up things and I'm showing them to you as I'm showing them to you, and I'm just throwing them on and I'm like, girl, this is amazing. This works. Listen, this is what I love about everything that I pick up. I want things to play well with each other, okay? Your wardrobe should be very versatile, okay? None of this, I have nothing to wear. No, girl, wear it all at the same damn time if you want to. It looks good. I mean, come on. You can't tell me nothing. I think this looks fabulous, okay? And I want to keep this bag on with this scarf and this caftan. Oh my God, I think it's fabulous. Look, there's these rectangles all over this purse. There's rectangles in this caftan. This is how I see things, okay, guys? Obviously, the scarf is rectangular. The scarf is long. My necklace is long. Girl, they are working, okay? They are working. They're putting in the work. They've clocked in and they are working, and I love it. So sometimes I just want to style up some basic looks like this. Very flouncy. I don't know what you would call this, but this looks very boho, very hippie, something you can easily find anywhere. Now listen, this is a size large. Girl, this is cosplaying as an extra large. Lies. Truth. Okay, this truthful piece here looks fabulous with your denim pants, okay? And I just wanted to show you, like, this top pairs easily with the denim, and then just switching up the accessories and how just changing your hat can easily change up the vibe of your look, okay, of what you're going for. Your hat, your bag contribute greatly to your outfit. And it just makes everything look so much more differently, okay? Just with those two accessories and switching them out. Very comfortable, very flowy, very boho, very summer friendly. It's just switching up those accessories that just make it look different. Now, because I had my pants on, my jeans, I just went ahead and went a little bit crazy with, like, if I was packing light for a trip, okay, and I'm going for a week and I don't want to fuss with too much stuff, I would literally just take those pants and the same accessories, okay? The same scarf for my head, or however it is that I want to style the scarf, the same necklaces, okay? Just the same scarf, same necklaces, same pants, same sandals, and only switching out my tops, okay? And because I'm keeping them in the same color family, it's gonna work for me, okay? And I'm gonna be comfortable and very in my element, very boho, okay? So the first one that I tried on was this tunic top, okay? It's in these lovely greens. I love a good tunic top. This is also a very thin fabric, very sheer. I don't know if that's coming across, probably not, but I can see through this top. Perfect for summer, okay? And I just put it on with my green scarf, and I just loved this green scarf, okay? It's got these really cool colors and these butterflies here that I just folded it into a triangle and put the butterflies on the top of my head, right? So that you could see them. So very much a on purpose statement here, okay? And I love that. Now, the next top that I paired with those same accessories, BCBG, size medium top. Now this top it's like a faux tunic, right? It's giving the vibe. It's very boho, very hippie, if you ask me. And it's very light and flowy. It's comfortable. It's a combination of polyester and spandex, okay? And I love these colors, the green, the blue, the yellows, okay? The green, the blues, the yellows, the same ones that are in this tunic, just in different ways. And I think it pairs well with the same accessories, the same scarf, the same sandals. And then I put on this other top. It's a Croft and Barrow. Maybe it's a dress actually, and I'm just deciding I'm gonna wear it as a tunic top, okay? It's got a very cool paisley pattern, and paired with those same accessories and those jeans, I think it works. It looks lovely. And then maybe having fun with this really cool, colorful bag. I think it's giving very much, I love a boho aesthetic. I'm here to be groovy. Now, this is 100% linen, and it's got a very bedazzled little neckline here. Can't go wrong. 100% linen JM collection. You could also see through this top, okay? It's just very summery, very beautiful. I love the green. I love this embellished neckline. Paired with the same accessories, I think it looks fabulous. Now I have this other top here. This one is by Kindred, and it says it's a 2X, but what I love about it is all of the embroidery, and at the bottom, this fun lace, okay, also on the cuffs. It's also on the back. Very fabulous. I love the fun colors. I love this flowy fabric. Again, paired with the same accessories, the scarf, the necklace, the shoes, it works. So I think that, you know, these tunic style tops paired with any denim pant, okay, is so versatile. It's gonna look good, and it's just how you wear your accessories with it that, you know, step it into a more boho aesthetic. Now, I showed you this gold tunic top paired with these awesome, okay, super awesome gold pants in my last style up. And I also just wanted to share with you how it would look with denim pants, because it does change up the vibe. It looks different. And I think that this beautiful gold color goes well with denim pants. And I also love like this embroidered cuff here and the bottom. It's super fun. And then to wear it with a fun summer hat, like this floppy crochet looking one that I have on, I think it looks fabulous, super summer. And then I changed my hat, changed my bag, and it changes the vibe. Even though I'm still in my denim pants, I'm still in the sun, in my sandals, just, you know, putting a lot of intention into your accessories. They are so important, okay? And I also decided to pair it with some lounge pants. I took these pants, okay? They have a very busy pattern here. And I paired it with my gold tunic top because it's summertime and this is a very light and flowy fabric. And we mix up patterns, and there is some gold tone colors in these pants that, girl, it works, okay? Let's not sweat it. It works. I think it's very fun to match up these different patterns. I think it looks nice, it works, and it's just the perfect amount of chaotic. Now, I just wanted to have some more groovy fun with these pants, girl. Now, I found another a pair of pants that are super awesome. They are a 2XL. They are super comfortable, super stretchy, okay? They have this very stretchy back here, and they're long and flowy, and I just love this type of pair of pant, okay? Now, it's really cool because it's got these ties around the waist so that they are adjustable, okay? And I love that. So I was able to just tighten the straps around me so I can style them up for you. Now, they have a pair of shorts on the inside because it's such a light see-through fabric, okay? Perfect for the summer. Girl, look at this boho fabulousness here, okay? These are everything and I love them. And I just went ahead and paired it with one of our boho basics, okay, this very flouncy top. I thought that the colors went well with each other. Now, I love to drown in a fabric, okay? And that's what's happening here with these pants and this top. It's a lot of flowiness going on here. I tied a belt around my waist and matched the belt with my hat and my bag. I just love this look. Now, I also, just for fun, added this really cool scarf across my shoulder because I want to have it on me, okay? And I kind of love that layer look. I went a little more with a more groovy aesthetic here in that I tied this scarf around my torso to give more of a long, flowy, kind of dress-like silhouette by doing that. And I'm just having fun here. I'm just showing you the different ways that I utilize my scarves to change up the silhouette and the shape of what I'm wearing. Now, I have had, you know, I try to troubleshoot and I think about ways that I can come up with an idea of how to wear accessories differently. And I've been looking for these scarves, these very skinny scarves, okay? This one's super cute because it's got its little pom-poms and this really cute fringe at the end. I have another one, let me go get it. Now, this one is super beautiful as well because it's got pinks, blacks, and these flowers. It almost feels hand painted, but I can't be sure. And it's got this really soft pink fringe, okay? Now these are the kind that you wear around your neck. And if you cannot wear jewelry, if jewelry is uncomfortable for you, if the metals are irritating or the weight of them hurt your neck, you know, these are an option to adorn yourselves, okay? These little skinny scarves. Girl, you can find them online, just Google them. Like they come in so many different styles and you can layer them up in different ways, right? In different combinations. And this is a wider type of one. There's some that are like almost like the width of a ribbon, okay? So I just like to think of different ways that you can wear accessories and jewelry that are much more comfortable for you, okay? Because I want you to be able to adorn yourself and wear accessories, and you can layer them up in different ways and play with how, I mean, come on, this is fabulous. I just love it. And also, you can wear them around your hat, okay? You can adorn your sun hats with them. You can wear them as belts. You can hang them off of your purses. They are so versatile. I love them, and I hope it's an idea that you go with if you are having trouble accessorizing your neck, you know, because of weight, sensitivity, or discomfort. Girl, this is a very realistic option. They are not hard to find, okay? You can Google them, find them online. Yeah, and you can wear them around your head, okay? Girl, the possibilities are endless. Now, I threw in a black and white number in here for you, and it's these pants. I think they're capri style pants. And I think that this is a very modern boho style. These are a capri. Yeah, it says capri in there. Okay, apartment 9, I think it says. These came in a size 6. And I think that they're really like a modern boho look. You know, some people like a black and white look. I paired it with this top, okay? I like the square shape of it. I love all of this lace, okay? Now what I did is it has a little lining on the inside, okay? That is a backing for the lace area. Now I tucked that lining into my pants so that the lace was visible with the white pant, you know, underneath it. And you see how I've styled that. So I tucked in the lining and I think it made the lace pop even more. There's lace on the shoulder. I think it's fabulous. Halston? I think it's Halston. That's what the tag says. In a medium. And it's just so comfortable. It's not restrictive at all. I think that this type of lace and this type of top gives summer all day. And then I just paired it with my sun hat, okay? And one of these really cool neck scarves. I also just wrapped it around my hat real quickly so that you could see like how fun these neck scarves actually are. And just paired with a boho purse. I think it's super sweet, it's super fun, it's very summery. Now, I love an oversized look, okay? That's just what I prefer. I don't like things too fitted. I mean, I'll wear them from time to time, but my preference when I'm out and about being comfortable, usually it's an oversized piece of clothing, right? Now, this is just a little too big for me, but I had to pick it up because I just know there's a style sister out there that can use a basic like this. We should all have a basic all 100% cotton dress, okay? There is nothing more summery than this, okay? This one, I don't know how to say that brand, so I won't try. I'll let you read it. It's a great summer dress. The straps are adjustable. And girl, there's so many different ways that you could dress this up. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna serve as much inspiration on this one, but it's got a lovely lace border at the bottom, and it's, you know, it's got a couple layers of fabric under there, so it kind of balloons out just a little bit, you know. It's like just a second layer of fabric underneath it, okay, so it's not too sheer. So yeah, it's a fabulous all cotton dress. I could not pass this up. It is fabulous. I just think it's so beautiful. So all I did was pair it with a black and white kimono over it. Easy, right? With the sun hat, some really cute little like boho slides. For me, it's like these like snake print ones, and a sun hat and a boho bag. I think it's so comfortable. It's so dreamy. I love drowning in a all cotton dress like that. That is summer all day for me, okay? I have a dress like that, but with long sleeves, because you already know why. But I just know someone's gonna love that dress. Now, you can go either way, right? Because it's just white. And I paired it with an orange duster that I have. It's in an Indian style. It's super beautiful, and it just has this really bright orange to it. And then I just paired it with a different color sun hat and some like red heel sandals. And I think it's gorgeous, okay? So those just a couple of ideas, okay, that I would wear my white sundress with. But girl, the possibilities are endless. I just know you have your own ideas that are fabulous. Now, the last dress that I want to share with you is this 100% cotton, okay, dress. And you may be like me. Maybe you like to cover your arms in the sun. And this is also very thin, okay? I could see my lights through this fabric. It's 100% cotton. It's very summer friendly. I absolutely adore all of the embroidery around the neck here. I think it's very kind of 70s looking, like more 70s hippie kind of looking of a dress. I mean, these colors, I just love it. I think it's beautiful, okay? So I tried it on for you in a couple different ways. And I paired it with a really cool leather messenger style bag, you know? And it's got that beautiful, colorful embroidery that I think just kind of goes well with the dress. And I just matched my hat with my shoes. And I thought that this jacket, our basic here, kind of went well with all of that embroidery, very 70s, in my opinion. I think it's fabulous. I just wanted to take a moment to turn your attention over to a style sister. And I've recently found her, I've seen her comments in my feed, and her name is Ever Changing Anna. And I just want to ask you style sisters to go over to her channel. She also upcycles things. She crochets things. I mean, I have had my hands in so many different types of ways to DIY fashion things, and crochet is just not one of those things that I've ventured into yet. But she was showing some of the things that she made, and my God, the symmetry of her items are like mind-blowing. You know, her stuff just looks so beautiful. And she mentioned that she was taking some inspiration from my channel on how to style her creations, and that just meant the world to me. And I would love it if you style sisters went over to her channel and just showed up and showed her some encouragement and some love. And just to let you know, she sells a lot of her things that she makes. I mean, her work is impeccable. She has an incredible ability. She's wonderful, a true artist at what she does, an artist and a stylist. And I'm grateful to have her a part of my community. And I just wanted to share her art with you guys. And if you do go over there, you know, just let her know that you're a style sister showing up to just show her some love. And yeah, I just wanted to give her a shout out, and thank you, Anna, for showing up and showing me encouragement, and you know, always showing up and giving such positive comments. Thank you, style sister. The combinations that I could continue making with all of these pieces are endless, okay? I think that they play well with each other. They all go with a pair of denim jeans or just some lounge pants. They play well with each other. And I'm only ever trying to inspire those ideas of like matching up different patterns with each other, especially if they're in the same color family. I hope this gave you a few ideas for you to use with whatever you already have, okay? And yeah, I had a lot of good fun styling these up for you. I hope you liked them. And I just thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. I want to say thank you very much to my channel members. You are so important. I love that you guys support my art. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to the rest of my style sisters that tune in and watch. And for all of you who take the time to visit my website, you make my day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking and sharing. And I have a DIY video coming up for you. Hey, DIY, styling, fashion go hand in hand if you ask me, okay? There's a few creators out there that love the idea of learning how to sew and make things on their own, because there's so many different times that we encounter things that don't fit quite right, or maybe we just want to make something of our own and just kind of stop contributing to the waste. I mean, there's so many beautiful things out there that we can salvage and make our own. And so my next DIY, I think I'm gonna try to make a large statement necklace of some sort, because those are always fun. You know, necklaces are so important, especially large statement ones. So I hope you'll tune in for that video, especially if you are a style sister, a fashion lover. Sometimes the best pieces are the ones that we make. Thank you once again, style sisters, for watching and spending time with me. I love you for that. And until my next video, I'll see you next time. Bye.